Nancy is a god's daughter. She was working on Skarloey with some polish and a rag. "Wake up, lazy bones," she said severely. "Your brass is filthy. Aren't you ashamed?" "No," said Skarloey sleepily. "You are used an old fusspot. Go away." She tickled his nose. "Renius is coming home tomorrow. Don't you want to look nice?" Skarloey woke up suddenly. Wait, what? Tomorrow? "Yes, Daddy told me about it. I'm going now." "Nancy, stop. Do I really look nice? Please polish me again. There's a good kind of girl." "Now who's the old fusspot?" laughed Nancy. She gave him another rub, then climbed down. "Aren't you gonna polish me?" asked Duncan. "Sorry, not today. I'm helping the refreshment lady this afternoon. We must get ices and things ready for the passengers on Skarloey's 2 o'clock train." "Never mind, Duncan. I'll give you a good polish tomorrow." But Duncan did mind. "It isn't fair," he complained. "Peter Sam get a special funnel. Sir Handel get special wheels. The passengers get ice cream. But I can't even get me a polish." This, of course, wasn't true. But Duncan was the kind of engine that really liked to have a moan, and he began to sulk. That afternoon, a message came in from the station by the waterfall. "One of Skarloey's coaches has come off the rails. Please send some workmen and put it right again." Duncan was in steam, so he had to go. "All this extra work," he grumbled. "It wears an engine out, I tell you." "Rubbish," said his driver. "Come on now." The derailed coach was in the middle of the train. So Skarloey had gone to the top station with the front coaches. Duncan left the workmen and brought the passengers in the rear coach home. He sulked all the way. He arrived back in time, just in time for his own 4 o'clock train. "No rest. I get no rest," he complained. He was sulky and short of steam. So his driver waited a few minutes in the hope of racing more. But Duncan wouldn't try. "We can't keep the passengers waiting any longer," his driver said at last. "You always think about passengers," muttered Duncan crossly. "And never about me. I never even get a polish. I'm overworked, and I won't stand it any longer." He grumbled away, brooding over his wrongs. Duncan made heavy weather of the journey. But at last they had reached the viaduct. This is long, high and narrow. No one can walk on it when there's a train there. "Come on, Duncan," said his driver. "One more effort, and you'll have a rest and a drink at the station." "Oh, keep your old station," said Duncan rudely. "I'm staying here." And he did too. He stopped his train right on the viaduct, and nothing his driver or fireman could said to him could make him move another yard. Skarloey came down from the top station to haul Duncan and his train to the platform. The passengers were very cross. They burst out of the train. They told the drivers, the firemen and the guard what a bad railway it was. Skarloey had to pull the train to the top station too. Duncan wouldn't even try. The Finn controller was waiting at the shed and spoke to Duncan severely. But Duncan just stayed sulky. He muttered to himself, No Polish, no passengers."